got a good chance. I certainly wouldn't want to end up locked away in here. Let's find Master Masakatsu and get out of here. We should split up. I've got a little present to prepare for Master Masakatsu. You sure? Yes, I must leave no power.
Into the wind.
Talk about a big door. Seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
Show me what you've got!
One with Clouds high. The birds come.
Strike first!
I must withdraw.
Into the wind.
Power cord!
Clear! Cut!
Leave it all to me.
One with nature.
Feel the beat!
Watch your step! Bested. Ugh.
Battle formation!
Not bad.
Draw!
I must leave no... Time to clean up!
I won't forget this.
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it. These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
I must withdraw.
Brace yourself.
Soldiers, quick!
Watch your steps.
Sword lightning!
A word.
Get them!
Show me what you've got! Clear! Cut! I dare you!
Steady as stone. Time to rock!
One with nature.
Bested. Ugh. Don't hold back! Ugh.
Feel the beat!
Watch your step! Show me what you've got! I dare you! I need to train harder. Ugh.
Follow the wind.
Doesn't that Magatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Time to go.
Brace yourselves. Show me what you've got!
The wind knows.
As a dutiful maid would.
Watch your step!
One with nature.
Show me what you've got!
Right till I'm dead.
Don't hold back!
Clouds high. The birds come.
I dare you!
Into the wind.
Power forward.
Don't hold back! Allow me. Strike first! Ha! Slash! Show me what you've got!
Keep back. The wind knows.
Feel the beat. I must leave no stone unturned.
Clear cut!
Time to rock.
I need to train harder.
One with nature.
I've been bested. Ugh.
The wind knows. Keep back.
Time to clean up. Feel the beat.
Shh! Quick! Hide! Look over there. That must be Master Masakatsu.
Did you really think that little trick of yours could fool us?
Locking you up was just the beginning.
No!
Oh no! Those Tenryo Commission brutes are torturing him!
If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then... Huh? Yoimiya?
I can't bear to watch. If anything happens to Master Masakatsu or...
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
Huh? Who's that?
That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission. She's also a general in the Shogun's army. What's she doing here?
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military regulations.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action, then you are also unworthy of the Tenryo Commission itself. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, ma'am. It won't happen again.
Oh, Paimon sure wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
Hey, this is our chance. Let's move while they...
Yoimiya, are you sure now's...
Who is that? Quick, go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Sorry. I didn't mean to... Don't worry, I've got us covered.
Fireworks!
Huh? Was that an explosion?
It sounded like fireworks.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fire...
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know. I was particularly proud of this batch.
Whoa!
Yoimiya, this is turning into a bit of a fireworks display.
Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has to be spectacular.
Look, the coast is clear. Now's...
Yoimiya, is that you?
Master Masakatsu! Sorry we took so long. Oh, those awful guards.
Come on! We've got no time to lose! They could be back any minute! Oh.
Yes. Leave. Before He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate medical... But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him right back.
Well... You can bet we'll do all we can to keep that from happening.
Leave this place.
We're finally out of that creepy place.
Yes. Finally, I've made it out of there.
Master Masakatsu, how do you feel? Can you hold on?
Don't worry. I think I can make it to the infirmary without keeling over.
Thank you. All of you. I'll take him to get treated.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu. Good thing we were able to rescue him. Right, Kujusara. Do you think she was making up for how the guards were treating him? It seems as though there are some okay people among the ranks of the Tenryou Commission. Though Paimon would never agree with their actions in the vid. How about we go tell Ayaka and the others the good news?
Into the wind.
My apologies.
I see. So Kujo-Sara stayed her hand. It would appear she still has some honor to her. I wonder if we should try establishing contact with her. Perhaps we could coax out some information.
Unlikely. Don't forget, Kujo-Sara is also carrying out the Vision Hunt decree. She obeys the orders of the Raiden Shogun without question. In her eyes, Master Masakatsu is of no threat to the decree. This is why she was so willing to allow his escape. If our true motives were ever divulged, she would act against us without a second thought.
True. Though if you ask me, Master Masakatsu's release is an unexpected blessing. We are now one step closer to victory. And we couldn't have done it without Yoimiya and the Traveler. You're turning out to be even more reliable than we expected.
Don't mention it.
Indeed. Things may have turned out very differently this time without the help of the Traveler. But if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision Hunt decree, there is still much to be done. It is time we make ready our next set of plans.
There's no need to rush, my lady. Things seem to have taken a turn for the better, at least. Not only have we rescued Master Masakatsu, but our list of allies appears to be growing. Yes, which reminds me. The Tenryou Commission seems to be making preparations for a celebration. They call it a ceremony of sorts. And the number of samurai out enforcing the Vision Hunt decree seems to be waning. The days ahead may be more peaceful than usual.
A ceremony, you say? Why would such a task be left to the Tenryou Commission?
I don't know, but I'm sure it has nothing to do with us. Anyway, with the Tenryou Commission busy with preparations, we should have a little more breathing room than usual.
You do present a good point. Being in a constant state of alert will only tire us further. Toma, what would you suggest?
I'd say a celebratory feast is in order. Might I suggest an evening of hot pot together? Funny enough, I learned a new hot pot game recently. I'm sure you'll find it quite amusing.
A hot pot game? What's that? Well, as long as it has to do with eating.
Simply put, every person prepares an ingredient to add to the hot pot. Once the meal begins, we add all the ingredients together. Then we take it in turns to close our eyes, pick an ingredient out of the pot, taste it, and guess whose ingredient it was. Anyone who guesses correctly can go again, and whoever finishes the meal with the most points is declared the winner. Tradition even has it that... Don't you think it sounds like fun? I've been wanting to give it a try. In fact...
You really do want to play. Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to gather some ingredients. Let's see what we've got here. Fresh fish. Nice! You can't go wrong with these. Paimon never thought we'd be the only ones to actually put anything edible into the pot. Don't go wasting the rest now. This was possibly the scariest looking hot pot Paimon's ever seen. Fortunately, Toma ended up eating all the weird stuff.
You can say that again. But hey, at least I got the most points. Oh, wait a moment. That doesn't feel good.
I'm afraid it's your own fault for adding all those strange ingredients, Toma. The soup flavor wasn't quite the same afterwards. Even with the Traveler's normal ingredients, I still couldn't guess any of them correctly.
But weren't you the one who added those little cakes, Ayaka? I think the Traveler ended up eating one. Boiling cakes in hot pot? Ugh. Think of the texture.
I must apologize. To be perfectly honest, I thought the cakes would be a tasty addition.
Uh-oh. I'm definitely not okay. I need to lie down. I feel like a new man.
You know, Toma, all you had to do was guess wrong on purpose and it would have been someone else's turn. Talk about being competitive.
Guess I've been feeling unlucky recently and wanted the God of Hot Pot's blessing. Perhaps I did get a little carried away. Still, I couldn't be beaten at my own game first time around. I think my luck has already taken a turn for the better. I can sense it. So without further ado, I hereby declare that the winner of today's Hot Pot Challenge is... me.
Oh, brother.
Good effort, team. Another important job taken care of. Next on the agenda, some well-earned rest and relaxation.
Yes. If the Tenryou Commission truly is as busy with preparations as Toma claims, then some rest would be a welcome change of pace. And with the extra time, there are some other matters I wish to attend to.
Let's all take some much-needed time off. After a few days' rest, we'll reconvene at the Komori Tea House and discuss our next operation. Downtime is hard to come by these days, so be sure to make the most of it. I'll tidy things up here and start thinking about our ingredients for our next round.
There's gonna be a sequel?
Sure, why not? We should play again now that everyone knows the rules. I'll see you all later.
Bye, Toma! Seems we won't need to be visiting the Komori Tea House for a while. Why don't we go explore some other places? Where do we go from here? What's the plan?
Traveler, Paimon, hold on.
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has come up, and I would like to request your assistance. But you ought not be nervous. This is not coming from the Yashiro Commission or the Kamisato clan. It is my own
Individual request? You mean personal stuff?
Correct. It concerns my mother. This may seem a little sudden, but in my view, you are the only person I can entrust this to. A few days ago, I was sorting through some old family belongings when I found a notebook that belonged to my mother. She wrote about all kinds of things, mostly of little consequence. But what drew my attention was a name. It is one that I have never heard before, so the fact that she mentions it so frequently, it makes it difficult for me to ignore.
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. And although my mother and father passed away many years ago, Both my brother and I are familiar with the vast majority of their acquaintances. So, I am very curious about this mysterious individual. I would very much like to meet them. According to the notebook, their name is Tsubaki. This seems to have been someone very important to my mother. Someone with a lot of personality, who liked to have fun.
Paimon thinks it sounds like a girl's name.
That's what I thought too.
So what do you want us to do? Do you need us to find her for you?
No. Her address is given in the notebook. We can head straight there. I wanted you to assist me with the preparation of greeting gift. Please keep everything I have told you in strict confidence. The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her together, but he is terribly busy at present, and on a more selfish note, I don't wish to involve anybody else from Inazuma in this matter. Exactly. That, and you are also a kind, well-mannered person with a genuine concern for other people. Not to mention trustworthy. I would not feel comfortable with anyone else in this situation.
You can count on us! We've done greeting gifts before, so we should be able to help. In terms of payment, just treat us to some delicious food and we'll be more than happy.
Wonderful! In fact, I was hoping to take this opportunity to show you both around. If you don't mind, of course.
Oh, we don't mind. We don't mind at all.
Thank you kindly. Shall we head off then? Ogura Textiles and Kimonos is our—
Alright, sounds good.
One with nature.
This must be—
It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere fun since we arrived in Inazuma.
No! What made you think that? Festivals are a common occurrence here in Inazuma. We in the Yashiro Commission are very well— Each season brings its own festival, and each festival, in turn, brings a fresh challenge to the task of maintaining public order. So, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and lively occasions, for us, they are also a cause for concern. Oh, my apologies. I should stop thinking about work. This is hardly relevant to the matter at hand. This store here is the place I wanted to visit.
Oh, so you weren't checking out the promotion? Well, let's take a look inside then.
Welcome. I have all the latest styles. Please take a look. Oh, it's Miss Kamisato, with guests from overseas. Welcome to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos. Are you here to purchase fabric or for tailored garments?
Oh, greetings to you too. I have a design here for a garment. Would you be so kind as to take a look?
Oh, Ayaka came prepared.
Let me see. This could be...
It could be...
Oh, it's a very fine design. Miss Kamisato, you'd like us to make a kimono following this design, yes?
Please, if you could.
I'm honored that you'd choose Ogura Textiles and Kimonos for your tailoring needs. However, there is one rather difficult problem. Based on the design, this kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk flower. The majority of Inazuma's silk is imported from Liyue Harbor, but given the current climate... As you well know, Inazuma is, in all honesty, the impact on the textiles industry has been quite significant. But of course, where our customers are able to provide the
So you're saying we need to go and buy some silk?
If even Ogura textiles and kimonos can't get a hold of high-grade fabric, where would we buy it from?
You could try the International Trade Association. They're a little better connected than we are. After all, the only thing is their
So even just getting clothes made is an ordeal. Wait, the International Trade Association? That's crazy.
It looks like that will be our next stop. Thank you ever so much. Oh, in the meantime, I have one other very small request.
Why is she being so secretive all of us?
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss Kamisato. Honestly, I'm just as excited as you to see the end product. We haven't made a silk kimono for the longest time now, and this is...
That's very kind of you. Traveler Paimon, let's try our luck at the International Trade Association.
I do hope you managed... I do hope you managed to get...
Time to go. Time to go.
just me?
Knows me. Keep back! One with nature.
Leave it all to me. I'll catch up.
Into the wind.
Feel the beat!
Ah, looks like we found him. Mr. Kurisu, are you alright?
Oh, you're Miss Ayaka from the Kamisato clan. How do you do?
Better than you, it appears.
And if it isn't the Traveler, I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks again for your help last time. The association is back in
That's great, but, why were you
Well, it's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association's good.
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of high-grade silk.
Aw.
We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. It's been recently. We heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time to bring our batch out of storage, thinking it'd probably fetch a good price. Ugh. The vagrants swiped the whole batch, then disappeared. Well, as you know, they don't think much of foreign merchants like us. The Kanjo Commission don't want to give us the time of day.
Well, I also take issue with aspects of the Kanjo Commission's operational methods. Please remember, Mr. Kurisu, that while you are here in Inazuma, you should be careful with your words.
My apologies. I had to let off some steam. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can do ourselves to get our goods back. Perhaps I'm doomed.
I am afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity, but I can still help you get your lost goods back.
Of course, I would never.
Huh?
Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact that my every action and word will be seen to reflect on the Yash. I do so not without reservation, so I hope that you will treat this matter as confidential. That aside, as I'm sure you're aware, I'm afraid that I won't. Given your position and that of the International Trade Association, please try to exercise more caution in the future. You do not want to.
We will. We certainly. But, are you what if someone high up in the Kanjo Commission sees what you're doing and doesn't like it? You're a highly respected member of society. Surely putting your neck on the line for small time.
Very humorous. Let's not forget that I am the eldest daughter of the Kamisato clan. I would be very surprised indeed if anybody in the Kanjo Commission felt that I was a—
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine! Does everyone from a power—
Mr. Kurisu, I need to know the exact time and location of the theft, and anything that stood—
Thank you so much. Let's see, it was 2 hours ago now, over at the,
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of the crime. The
All right, off we—
The wind knows me. One with nature.
Some in the field research.
be? The wind knows me.
Gonna be epic.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground. What are those?
Huh? Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
Off we go.
Time to go.
Stop, thief!
You think you can get your stuff back with this bunch? You...
Why, you better...
Why wouldn't I, old man? Answer me this. You're one of those Outlander merchants, right? You trade association types are worms. Coming over to our land, leeching off our people. Who's gonna leap to your defense, huh? Tell me, who's gonna stick their neck out for the likes of you? Look at that. No response. Face it. This is Inazuma. You've got no ties here. You're at the bottom of the pile. Can you really blame us for walking all over you?
You are despicable.
Hey! I just had an idea. Since
Business?
pay up, and you can take your fabric back. Sound good? If you ask.
You're just a...
Wait, Mr. Kurisu, please do not pay any money to this man.
But...
I trust you remember our agreement? If you keep your lips firmly sealed, I too shall...
Oh yes, of course!
Then please stand well back where it is safe. Now, it is time for me to honor my word!
Let's get down to business. Boom! Say no more!
So rude! Whirling snow! My apologies!
Want a taste of my
My lucky day!
Whirling snow!
Move! Oh, you know a thing or two, my
swirl.
blade! Boom!
My apologies!
Move! You know a thing or two.
Embrace the ice!
To the ferry?
Well, that's resolved then.
No No, please, It was nothing.
Miss Komisato!
Don't worry, we're fine. The vagrants left in quite a hurry. It would seem they didn't have time to take anything with them. I believe your stolen goods should all be here.
Thank you.
You'd best do a count.
6, 8, 10. Yep, it's all here.
Great! Now we can finally...
Buy silk? You mean you need some of the
This was indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. That's not the reason we helped you out. Even if it were just a few carrots or cabbages, chances are we still would have helped you get them back. Paimon thinks we're pretty lucky. If we arrived any later, our chances of getting silk in Inazuma would have been 0.
I honestly can't thank you all enough. Please, say no more. You need silk? I'll pick out a piece for you right away.
Thank you, good sir.
Oh, it's free of charge. I could never ask you to pay after everything you've done for me.
No, that will never do. Things cost what they cost, and what they cost is what... Merchants already have enough challenges to deal with, and as Paimon explained, my help was unconditional. Please, sell your wares to me at the price... There is nothing to feel distressed about.
Thank you, I don't think I could ever I'm afraid we must part ways. I must get these goods back to the association. If you ever...
Very well. And thank you for...
See you then! Bye! Safe journey home! Don't go getting robbed!
Traveler, thank you for stepping in to help out.
But how come those vagrants didn't seem to know who you were? They must move in completely different circles. Maybe they've never seen anyone from the Kamis...
Perhaps. Either way, I'm glad they didn't recognize me. The fewer people who know what happened today, the...
It's not every day an important person like you helps out someone like Kurisu. It really shows what a great...
Oh, your praise is quite unwarranted. I merely did... I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. As far as I'm concerned, it was one individual. I guess that deep down, I don't see how a society can be considered just when people encounter such obstacles in their livelihood. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. Right. Let's head back to Ogura Textiles and Kimonos and give our hard-won...
Okay!
Welcome back! So, any luck at the International Trade Association?
Yes, they did. Here.
Excellent news! So, apart from the silk, I think everything else I need I've got in store already. I just need to go and take stock of our materials. It won't take me...
They better all be there!
I do hope nothing else is missing. Traveler, on the subject of garments, I've been meaning to acquire a new outfit for you, too. It's just, I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing in Inazuman attire. Oh, are you sure? Is that so? Impressive. So travelers of your stature hold themselves to a dress code, as well as a code of conduct.
More like when you're away from home, you've gotta live by certain rules to survive, whether you like it or not. But Paimon would still love to check out some Inazuman outfits. Just what is that supposed to mean? They make them in whatever size the customer asks for.
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. I can certainly find someone to tailor a Paimon-size outfit if Paimon so wishes. Well, if you're sure, something else I've been wondering is, how do people in other nations dress?
It's so true. People dress in all kinds. Some people like to wear a hood, some cover their face with a mask, some just straight up dress like a peacock. Oh, and some have their tummy on show. Others wear skin-tight leotards and leggings. If you can imagine it, Paimon gear—
Really? So there is no single standard and people just dress however they like? So fascinating. So—
Wait! So you want to dress like a peacock now?
No, of course not. I just mean, I admire those who are able to do— I would very much like to travel across the 7 nations and see how people live.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory.
Thank you.
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size, would you—
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work shortly. In total—
Here you go. Is it possible to treat—
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment, so I can begin work right away. It will still take me— Until then, I'm sure you'll find somewhere nearby to pass—
Good idea! Let's check out the whole area. We don't—
There will be no loose ends while you're in my company. I already decided for our next stop, I'd like to take you both for a meal.
Food? Oh, Paimon likes this plan.
I picked the venue especially for you. I thought that the relaxed atmosphere there would suit our day much. Shall we head off?
Yep. Paimon can't—
The garment will be ready later.
Is there anything in the world that will satisfy my taste buds?
Are we here? Ooh, it's one of those street-side places. Looks cute and cozy.
Welcome!
Oh, Miss Kiminami, how do you do?
Ah, Miss Kamisato. Perfect timing. Your booking was for... well, right now.
I believe so. We'll be sticking to the order I placed in advance. As for the other matter we discussed, thank you for your help.
Excellent. No problem. And everything you asked for is ready and waiting. Traveler, tiny customer, please wait here for a moment while I prepare your food.
Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of, but I'll be back momentarily. It's nothing of that sort. I just have a few minor things I need to attend to.
sure left in a hurry. Whatever it is, it must be pretty urgent.
So, you two are Miss Kamisato's friends? Well, we serve all the classics. Sure, there are fancier-looking places out there, but the food here speaks for itself. Hope you enjoy it. Over the years we've been in business, we've gotten to know the Kamisato clan quite well. Miss Kamisato and her brother are both fond of our food. They're always sending staff down here to order something and take it back to them. Her table booking surprised me, not least because it was a group reservation. This is the first time I've ever heard of Miss Kamisato going out for dinner with friends.
The first time ever? Oh, guess that makes us pretty important people.
Sure does. And I'm probably crossing the line here, but I'm just telling you what others have told me. Apparently, Miss Kamisato doesn't have a lot of friends.
How is that possible? She's so kind and polite to everyone.
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of social interaction are a bit more complicated than that. Nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful, not to mention that she belongs to one of the most illustrious clans in the land. In short, they see her as a model young lady. But that's just it. People look at her and they see a model of perfection, and they don't feel like that's something they can relate to. So the majority of kids from our ordinary families don't even try to talk. So you see, on paper, she sounds like a girl everyone would want to get to know. But in practice, she finds it difficult. We don't speak all that much, but we do go quite a way back. I've always admired her for taking on so many responsibilities at such a young... So it makes me really happy to see her here with friends today. Anyway, relax, enjoy your meal, and please, talk to her as much as possible. I know she'll appreciate it. Consider it a favor for the whole neighborhood. Look after her for us.
Huh? That sounded like Ayaka!
I'm so sorry, Traveler. Could you join me over there for a minute? I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden. I, just had a cooking catastrophe.
Oh, so that loud noise we heard came from...
As you can see, this house is right next to the restaurant. Actually, this whole compound is the family's private property. I asked Miss Kiminami to prepare some ingredients and utensils for...
Right! If there's something you want to eat...
Actually, I wanted to cook something as a gift for Tsubaki. My mother mentioned in her notebook that Tsubaki enjoys food from all over the... So I thought, if I'm going to meet Tsubaki...
A dish from overseas? So If so, then we've got lots of options, don't we?
That's what I was thinking. You must have picked up a lot of knowledge about different cultures on your travels. Hopefully including regional cuisines. Can I leave you to finish this task then? Great. But... what kind of overseas dish would make a suitable gift?
Oh, Paimon knows! There's one pizza!
Pizza?
It's an assortment of toppings and sauce spread over a bread base and cooked in the oven.
That does sound pretty good. Is the pizza ready? Is the pizza ready?
Oh, it's ready!
It smells delicious. You're an excellent cook, Traveler. I would love to be able to master
Well, all you need to learn is a recipe. We can bring you some more recipes in the future if you like.
Great. I look forward to learning from your
How are you all doing? Whoa, is this Miss Kami's?
Yes, an overseas dish cooked by the Traveler. Could I trouble you to package it for me?
Sure, no problem. Oh, it smells good. I bet it tastes amazing.
Want us to teach you how to make it?
Oh, could you?
The most satisfying meals are the ones you share with other people. So Paimon thinks that our friends in Mondstadt wouldn't mind us sharing this dish with Inazuma.
Really? That's great. I've always wanted to learn. If you can write down a recipe for me, I'll add it to our menu and put a promotion where... Since we've become a closed nation, people haven't had the chance to try anything new. Traveler, you're the best! I'll go pack up this dish for Miss Kamisato. Please, make your way back to the restaurant.
You could have sold that recipe for a high price, but you selflessly gave it away for free. You're a wonderful person. I mean it. I admire you a lot, and I'm so proud to be friends with someone of such fine character. Well, you should probably write down the recipe.
Yeah, let's make sure we include all the details and then give it to Miss... So, pizza. Start with the basic ingredients. Correctamundo! Right, now to add the next couple of ingredients. Yep, that's right. Now for the cooking instructions. Place on top. Alright, it's done! Long may our reputations and our recipes precede us, where...
I have no doubt that they will. This...
Cool! Then let's get this recipe to...
Hey! Have you written out the recipe?
Here it is.
Thank you! Wowie! This is so exciting.
Traveler, Paimon, please accept my sincerest apologies for delaying your meal.
No problem! Food always tastes better when you worked up an appetite.
Alright, let's dig in before it gets cold. Well, what do you think?
It's amazing! Paimon loved this one! Oh, and especially that one over there!
Good. When I was attempting to cook earlier on, did you check and did she, say anything?
She did, but don't worry. She's just happy for you is all.
She's happy for me? Oh, then what does it matter? I know.
Hey, it's not you. Most people just haven't had the chance to talk to you one-on-one.
Thank you for your comforting words, Paimon. It's all true, though. Most of the time I'm either accompanied by family or staff. So everyone must have found it quite a surprise to see me taking you out for a meal.
Exactly! You've got at least 2 friends right here.
Aww. Thank you. Excuse me.
Hey now, expressing your feelings is the right thing to do. Keeping them locked away inside is...
I agree. I just want to say how happy I feel.
Of course we do. That's always been our style. If someone's nice to us, we're nice to them too. Friendship can go a long way. Take your mom, for example. She wrote about Tsubaki in her notebook.
Yes. I think friendship is an extremely precious thing. And ours is one...
While we're on the topic, though, who is this Tsubaki?
Well, I think I have an idea. But it's just... I think that Tsubaki might be a fox envoy.
A fox envoy?
Yes, that's what I think. Even I, my mother's own daughter, had never even heard of this friend before. It just seems so mysterious. So I think it must be someone, and fox envoys are nothing new. Stories have been told about them in Inazuma since ancient times. You must have met Kuji Yae before. Well, she's a fox envoy. That got me thinking. Maybe there are fox envoys out there in Inazuma that people just don't...
Whoa! So Inazuma also has supernatural...
When you say Oh,
Well, before Inazuma, we spent some time in Liyue. They have lots of supernatural beings there, like the Adepti. All kinds of them, too. Up in the sky, down below the ground, and...
really? I've come across such things being asserted in books, but to hear someone talk about it from first-hand experience is extremely surprising. So Liyue lives up to its reputation. Its culture has a long history and gives rise to the most beautiful legends. Quite captivating.
You should come visit Liyue with us sometime. The best part is, they have loads and loads of delicious delicacies.
Really? I would love that. Speaking of delicacies, Traveler, Paimon, have you eaten your fill?
Oh, Paimon has.
Excellent. Then let's collect the kimono. Then we can pay a visit to my mother's mysterious and transcendent friend.
Time to go. Time to go.
Your garment is ready, Miss Kamisato. I've folded and... Oh, and the other item we discussed?
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. It is a beautiful piece of clothing, and it was...
Traveler, I have a gift for you.
Whoa, looks super fancy.
It's a hairpin in the style of a white heron. As well as a hair accessory, you can also... I couldn't ask for your help and offer nothing at all in return. So this is my gift to you. I'm glad you like it.
Speaking of white herons, that's what your title means, doesn't it? Shirasagi Himegimi. So this gift is like...
You flatter me, Paimon. If this gift reminds you of me...
It definitely will. Alright, well, now we've got what we came for. We can... Time to go meet Tsubaki!
Time to go.
So, a transcendent being lives here? Ugh. If someone lives here, then why is it so chilly?
I'm asking myself the same question. How strange. I'm quite sure that this is the location my mother wrote about, but surely... I'm starting to have second thoughts. But since we're here, I still think we should go...
Yeah, makes sense. So,
Let me... A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times. In the blink of an eye, I'm standing on the path that leads to her house.
sounds like a fairy tale. So your mom would do a little ritual, and just like that, Tsubaki would come to meet her?
I have a feeling that it could be some sort of code. Let's get a little closer before coming to an—
Good idea!
Time to go.
There are some bushes on the rocks in here. Could that be anything? Let's recap what the notebook says. Maybe it'll give us a hint.
A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from 4 rays of moonlight. Dressed appropriately, I face eastward and call out Tsubaki's name 7 times. In the blink of an eye, I'm standing on the path that leads to her.
Let's recap what the notebook says. Maybe... Let's recap what the notebook says. Maybe it'll give us a hint.
A crane brings one fresh flower in its beak to decorate my hair, while a white rabbit sews a hemline from...
Did it open? Did it open? Did our Inazuma Deptus leave any treasure here?
What's this?
Huh.
It seems to be another note. Could it be Tsubaki's notebook? Let's step back outside now. The atmosphere here is different than I'd imagined.
Paimon knows what you mean. Reading in low light is really bad for...
Time to go.
Here will do just fine.
Alright, let's see what the notebook says. Ooh, Paimon bets it's all about mysterious treasure! Ah, so exciting! What is it? Why are you whispering all of a sudden? Oh, you want to let Ayaka read the notebook without distraction? But, based on her what could...
Traveler, Paimon?
No worries, it wasn't long at all. You're a very fast reader.
Yes, I have. I think I ought to share the truth of this, even though the contents are completely different than what...
Different how? You mean it wasn't...
Not a fox on. It turns out that Tsubaki's is my mother herself.
Huh?
Surprised? Me too. But... Tsubaki and I are the same person, and yet we are different. When I become Tsubaki, what follows in these pages is the ordinary, everyday life of a regular person. Nothing more. This notebook is, for the most part, a collection of my mother's musings, both private and trivial. All of the things we thought were about Tsubaki were in fact about my mother herself.
So, that means that the kimono design and the international...
Are things that my mother wished to try, yes. I'm sure this all sounds utterly bizarre to you, But to me at least, my mother's behavior is completely understandable. Or to put it another way, I actually have another side to myself as well. I was at a loss for words when I started reading the contents of the notebook. It almost felt like...
Ayaka!
From the moment my mother married my father, she became the mother of the Kamisato household. And with that came all sorts of duties. At the same time, the prestige of the Yashiro Commission brought its own share of responsibility. On top of that, every action she ever took was seen as representing the Kamisato clan. People were always watching her. Under such circumstances, she never had much time to do the things she really wanted to do. After my father passed away, Ayato and I took over responsibility for the affairs of the clan. We ran into all sorts of difficulties during that time. Every time I found myself up against a difficult issue, I'd ask myself, did my mother go through this too? What would she have done in this situation? Maybe it's because it had been so long since I last saw her, but... somehow, but my image of her was incorrect. When I read this notebook, I realized she was just like me. Underneath whatever position she may have held, she was just an ordinary person. She liked pretty kimonos. She wanted to try food from different places. She yearned to see sights she'd never seen before. Maybe this all sounds immature to you, but I feel just the same way. I want to live life not as Kamisato Ayaka, but as an ordinary woman. Mother wrote that she'd always wanted to go to a local Inazuman festival. She said that sometimes, on a clear night, if you looked up... I've seen those lights too. It looks so lively with so many people. But for someone of my position to just show up at a festival with no warning, it could be considered improper etiquette. Especially in my parents' generation. When even if no one stopped us, the idea of the Yashiro Commission going out into the crowd, it'd certainly draw some strange looks. Mother said that she didn't want to put people on edge. She wanted...
Aw, so the kimono design, that must have been the...
That's right. And sometimes, festivals sell international food. She wanted to try that too. I hope this isn't a disrespectful thing to say, but... I never knew my mother was so in touch with her inner child.
Well, that's not disrespectful at all. Paimon thinks your mom was the best of both. A big softie on the inside, and a big sense of responsibility on the outside.
Without knowing it, I've ended up fulfilling several of my mother's wishes already. Perhaps this is one thing that can simply never be. I understand. Thank you. I think Mother and I are so similar in so many ways. The things she faced are things she chose to place her unfulfilled wishes onto the identity of Tsubaki. As for me...
Oh, so you decided on an alter ego too?
No, I don't plan to do anything like that. I think I will set myself a new goal. To live each day without regrets. So, Traveler, Deep breaths, Ayaka. Would you be at all interested in checking out an Inazuman festival?
Paimon's been dying to go ever since we saw that poster! Paimon would love to go with you, Ayaka!
Hey, come on, don't make fun. It's I'm going to be true to myself and fulfill the wish that my mother and I shared. So, let's do this, you and me. Let's...
Paimon wants to come! Festivals here have loads of tasty snacks too, right? Oh, and fun and games!
Great. Thanks, you guys. If we head over now, we should still make it in time.
Oh, good point. Today is the last day.
Time to go.
It's my lucky day.
One with nature.
A thing or two.
Falling leaves.
My blade! There's more! To the ferry?
Since it's the final day, many of the visitors must have... I've heard that the peddlers often close up shop earlier on the last day, because there are fewer people around. I'll go and ask. Whatever happens,
That's the way to go! We'll be right there with you!
it hasn't closed yet. It's just that there aren't many people left. Let's...
Hey, look at that stall! They have... Paimon's heard that everyone's supposed to wear a mask at these kinds...
That used to be the custom, yes. And today, it's still a...
Hey! Is that who I think it is? Miss Kamisato, right?
Oh,
people seem to recognize Ayaka wherever we go.
But of course! The Kamisato clan leads the Yashiro Commission. It's one of the most well-known clans in Inazuma. Not least because back when Master and Miss Kamisato had just taken over the family's affairs, they used to make public appearances all the time. Some of the younger generations have never even seen Miss Kamisato in person before. Being the age I am, I'm lucky enough to have seen her on many occasions over the years.
you're too kind. My brother and I simply go where we must to fulfill our duties.
But this is the first time I've seen anyone from your family at a festival. There must be some official business, I take it.
Oh, there isn't actually. Today, I'm taking my traveler...
Oh, a traveler? Huh, now that you mention it. First time in Inazuma? Hope you enjoy your... Ah, excuse me. Hey everyone, listen up! Don't close up yet! Miss Kamisato has come to join the festival!
No, it's not like that. Please, there's no need to make a fuss. We're just here.
Yeah, thanks a lot, mister. If you hadn't let them know, they'd start closing down about now, right? At least it sure looks like that time of day.
Haha, yep, you got it. But on account of this being the first time Miss Kami... Oh, here's a couple of masks for you. On the house.
No. You've been far too accommodating to us already.
Don't give me all that. Here you go. Here you go. It's not often that we regular folks get some attention from the Yashiro Commission.
But... okay, I think I understand.
It's my pleasure. You have yourself...
Sir, do you...
Oh, hello there, kiddo. I'm sorry, but we don't have any masks in your size.
Huh? Surely you're not gonna let Paimon be the...
Paimon, don't worry.
But...
How about a tree leaf? That should be enough to cover up that little...
What? No.
Oh, okay then. In that case, I'm afraid there's nothing I can do right now. But don't you worry, kiddo. I'll have a mini mask made specially for you when I get back.
I cannot thank you enough.
Aw, it's nothing. But I won't hold you up any longer.
All right. Oh, wait. I need to explain myself. I got a little nervous back there and I just made up any old excuse. I brought you here because I genuinely wanted to spend time with you. Okay, great. Traveler, look!
Miss Kamisato! Hello there! You're out with friends today? Oh, what a rare privilege! Welcome!
Okay. How much is it per draw?
I wouldn't expect you to know this, but the Yashiro Commission was very good to my uncle on my father's side at one point in time. Thinking about it, so you see, how could I...
What?
Of course! If you like what you see, then please, be my guest.
Traveler? Paimon?
Seems like everyone wants to do something nice for Ayaka. So, if they insist, who are...
Well, if that's how you feel, then... okay. We'll take you up on your kind offer, sir. Let's each do a draw.
Alrighty then. Whenever you're... Draw a slip and reveal your... Open it up and see how you fare.
Whoa!
Which one did you get? Paimon got Rising Fortune.
No way! We got Traveler. What? Wow, you're so lucky.
Ah, congratulations are in order. Here's what great fortune from the world means. Wealth shall come to you. You shall reap a bountiful harvest, and all shall transpire...
What a great sign! Good things...
Congratulations.
You all have very fine fortunes lined up. With this kind of luck, you'll certainly be able to achieve anything that you wish.
Well said! Here's hoping that our good luck will never run out!
food stall sells all kinds of Inazuman specialties.
Wow, it all looks so good! But we don't want anything to... Ooh, Ayaka, Paimon wants those dango.
Sure.
Uh-huh, those look good too. Ooh, but...
Alright then. I too...
Alright, coming right up.
This Sakura mochi is just delicious.
Not bad, huh? It's one of our best sellers.
Oh, please, sir, Paimon...
I don't know if it's rude of me to ask, but how is this kind...
You want to try your hand at making it yourself?
Ooh, a new recipe.
Are you sure about this? If you share the recipe...
Well, it was you who gave Kiminami Restaurant that recipe for an She and I are good friends. We trade culinary tips all the time. Here you go. Just treat it as me returning a favor on behalf of my friend.
Thank you so much. I will study it very carefully and try my best to do it
You there. You want the recipe too? Go on, I can see that you enjoyed it. There's no greater feeling than creating delicious food with your own two hands. You should
I will. Once I've learned how to make it, will you two be my taste tester?
Oh, definitely! Can't wait!
Alright. I'll do my best.
Well, we may have arrived near the end of the festival, but it's still been super fun. Paimon approves!
Yes, I agree. To spend the festival together with you today has been a truly wonderful experience. This stall sells prayer plaques. It's an Inazuman tradition. You draw your wish onto a pentagonal piece of wood called a prayer plaque, and pray that it will come true.
Sounds similar to the way people in Liyue release lanterns during Lantern Rite. Those are used for making wishes, too.
Welcome. Looking for prayer plaques? Every wish is sacred, and you've still got time to make yours before the...
Looks fun! Shall we give it... Oh, wait, there's writing and drawing involved? Ugh, count Paimon out then. Paimon's head's feeling kind of fuzzy.
2 prayer plaques, please, sir.
2 prayer plaques for the young lady.
Traveler, have you decided on your wish? Yes.
You can either draw a picture to represent your wish or write it out in words. Either way, once you've committed your wish onto your plaque...
Wait, so they'll be on pub... Alright, well, let's see...
That will do for mine. May I see yours? This is you and your brother, isn't it? It's lovely.
You'll be back together one day. Paimon believes it, and you should too.
I believe it too. Your wish will surely come true. And I will keep you in my prayers.
Ayaka, what did you draw? Is that Tenchukaku?
That's right. I wish for peace and happiness for everyone in Inazuma, and good health for my family and friends. I do hope that wish can... Thank you. That gives me hope. I think that might be all we...
Aww!
I'm afraid so. Time flies when you're having... It's time to leave. Traveler, today was the first time in my life that I've ever been to a festival. You've known me for some time now. I think you knowing me. I just know that today could not have been such a happy day without you. So thank you. Today really meant a lot to me. And the memories will always have a special place in my heart. Festivals are great. There aren't many rules. Everyone has that smile that comes from deep inside. And it's just so carefree and happy. If I ever get the chance, I want to go again. You too? Great! You know, we're kind of similar, with both of us having a brother. Sometimes, I feel like I can relate to the determination you must have to get your brother back. I understand. Family bonds are inseparable. No one can break them. They are the most important roots we have in this world. You will find him. Come what may, you must never give up. I will always be here for you as your... as your friend. I will always support you. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. Oh, Traveler.
Huh?
There's something that I'd like to do. If you could spare me yet another moment. Please, keep your eyes on me. What do you think of my dance? Did you like it?
It was so beautiful, elegant, and something else Paimon can't put into words.
I'm not very good at this kind of dance. So, as long as I didn't embarrass myself, I just had a sudden In a way, That sort of sums up today for me. Dancing like nobody's watching. That goes for you, too. When I'm with you, time seems to slow down and speed up at the same time. Anyway, it looks like this is goodbye for... I can see myself the rest of the way back. Good night, traveler.
Time to go. Into the wind. Keep back! Burst forth. Moment of birth. Wind strike. high. The birds...
This won't do! Cheap tricks. You win this battle.
Adventure time!
Present.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
We don't have to try. You can't run. Well, I would have anyway. I see through you.
I taste... Submit for judgment. Forth, my group.
This is bad.
One with wind and cloud.
Time to fulfill my duty.
One with nature.
It isn't time for breaking. In this quickly.
Everybody stand up!
From whence you came. Stay focused. The wind knows.
No problem. This isn't right.
Into the wind.
Let's get down to business.
Clouds high. Birds come.
Take back!
You know a thing or two.
One with my blade. Submit for judgment.
The fairy.
Into the wind. Time to go. A touch of frost. One with nature. Into the wind. Time to go. The wind knows me. Time to go. One with nature. Time to go. Time to go.
Another test subject.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night! The wind knows it.
Test subject.
One with nature. Follow the wind. Time to go.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
We're looking for the Great Mujina Yokai!
Do you know where it lives?
Great Mujina Yokai?
Huh? You've never heard of it? It's a sneaky monster that goes around playing tricks on people. It's got magic powers and can even shapeshift into anything it wants. One time, the Great Mujina Yokai stole some rice.
Sounds like a very naughty little monk.
'Cause we finally found out how to chase it away.
My dad said that the Great Mujina Yokai likes to play tricks on people who stay out all the time and don't. So all we need to do is chase it away. Then we can come out and play whenever we want.
This monster sounds scary, though. Aren't you guys afraid? Surely your parents must be worried.
Oh, not really. I told my dad that I was gonna find the great... So we think it must be weak right now. It's probably hiding away so it can rest.
Yeah, so as long as we get home before it gets its strength back, well...
Something sounds very... Yeah, Paimon feels like the Great Mujina Yokai is one of those storybook monsters. We should tell them so they don't waste all their time looking for it. Oh, children, listen up. There's no need to go looking for the Great Mujina Yokai, all right? Because it isn't...
Huh?
No way.
That's impossible. My dad wouldn't lie to me.
Your folks are just worried about you is all. They don't want you wandering too far from home because it's too dangerous.
That's not true. The Great Mujina... Yeah! Yoimiya's even making some weapons for us.
Yoimiya, huh? Wait.
We told her all about the Great Mujina Yokai. She said we shouldn't be scared of it. We should learn how to chase it away instead.
We've been waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya said that today's the day. Yoimiya plays with us and tells us stories all the time. She wouldn't tell a lie.
But...
Come on, let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya.
Wait, hold on, don't go! They didn't seem to take that very well. But Paimon was only trying to look out for them. Who knows what Yoimiya's got to do with this? Let's follow the kids and see what's going on.
Cheer up, guys. Don't be so down. She was only joking back there. How could the Great Mujina Yokai not exist, huh?
But we've never seen it for ourselves.
That's because the Great Mujina Yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly why I need your help, isn't it? It's okay. Don't be even if you can't find it, no matter how powerful it's up to you guys to protect your home.
Got it. Thanks, Monsieur.
Oh, yeah. Hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys, one each. Remember to give it to your parents and tell them to keep it safe. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about.
Okay. Thank you, Yoimiya.
Thanks, Yoimiya. Sure thing. Will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later.
So...
So it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries, though. I'm not blamed. The Great Mujina Yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset if someone...
Okay, but it definitely doesn't...
Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off all the... But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute and likes to play pranks and doesn't hurt people. So, I guess now the kid's impression of the Great Mujina Yokai is mostly influenced by me.
Huh. So in a way, this monster is all a product of your creativity?
Maybe so. In any case, I'm not gonna be the one who exposes it. Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to stop the kids from staying out all the time, but they could have easily had other reasons too. If I just go ahead and tell them that the Great Mujina Yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story, then who knows? I might be doing more. Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy. That's more important to them than questioning what's real and what isn't. Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around and shoots out lights that are all the colors of the rainbow. Ooh, the mist spirits that live far off in the mountains and guide you to fairyland if you can find them. I know that they don't really exist, but I give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because it's just so annoying. Right? So what if it's made up? It's also really awesome and kind of magical. So it's the things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into our priceless... When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons, and if we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now, what else do we have?
Yeah! Oh, way too early. For sure.
Whether you understood me or not, don't you worry. I'll take care of the kids and make sure they stay safe. Okay, it's about time I headed back. The
Naganohara.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. It's well known throughout Inazuma. Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? In that case, come with me to Naganohara. We'll go see my boss. There's still a... Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories too. In fact, most of what they write is based off of the kinds of fairy tales I was just talking about. A load of them have bad endings, though. Like, the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or, someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again. The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. So secrets... Hey, pups! I'm back!
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the... Oh, new faces? Who are these two?
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fireworks show after coming all this way, can we?
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat. And I, Naganohara Ryunosuke.
That can wait. Pups, I need to ask you about something.
along. Some things
Pops
burn,
has started telling
and
his
other
stories
things
again.
don't.
Sorry about this.
Rocks,
Ever since Pops
they
had
don't
his
burn.
accident, his
But
ears don't
somewhere
work.
along the
Really?
line, a rock was set. Much later, people of...
Pops, wait!
Huh? What?
Did they deliver those firework materials?
Oh! Yesterday...
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we ordered. They should have...
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't...
No, Pops, the materials. The raw materials.
Sorry? Oh.
Yes, the material! Sorry, Paimon.
No worries.
Of course.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. Uh-huh, that's my pop. Because my pops is dead when I was little, I thought it was because he... Eventually, I realized that the reason he was... Huh? It just makes me happy. Anyway...
Yoimiya? Sorry.
Hold on.
Into the wind.
No one's looking. Okay, you can come out now. Come around the side. We're lucky that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around. Otherwise, we'd all be in...
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but...
Don't worry, Sakajira. We're going to look for fire...
Thank you for all your help.
He's one of our old customers.
An arrest warrant?
Shh! Keep it down! We don't want to draw any on... If Sakajira was caught, there's no... Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous, but...
What if the boat capsized? If things are this bad...
Well... But as soon as I got back, I didn't want to cause it.
Hey!
Little piece of paper?
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to only people from inside my... If someone shows a Nag...
Wow!
It's a family tradition.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. I would have thought that things would turn out the way they have.
It'll be fine. Whatever the reasons might be, if our...
Thank you.
All right.
All right,
It's a shame. They still... Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
Even then, we...
I see. I bet nowhere else you've been is... I'm sorry. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. Oh, cool! Oh yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
She saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together. Why do you ask?
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all... Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, all right. Wait.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah! You could say we're all in the same boat here!
Oh, I see.
Huh? What?
Because of the Sokoku decree.
I understand.
Right.
Thank you.
All right, then.
Yep, that's the plan.
That's a long story. Oh.
Oh, right! Yeah! Got caught up in the conversation there.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it.
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting the rest of the... I've been so busy. Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter away. But because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult to get an interesting reaction from him. And I'm doing it again. I need to make fireworks not just for you guys, but for those... It'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in here and there. When people want fireworks, it's...
So, what you're trying to say is that you enjoy the work?
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers, I feel like, what I... Sorry. Let's head to the city.
Question! Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
It can get uncomfortable, I guess. But what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh.
Morihiko. How's business these days?
Yoimiya, there you are. I thought you might show up. Ha, no need.
Huh? Really?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be right. I've come to expect it now. There's always a...
Oh, so sorry for bothering you every time.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like... What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made? It's no trouble at all. Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoimiya was the one who came. I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya, who knows? He probably would have run away by now.
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just, he doesn't know how to express it. Maybe if you turn that...
Yeah, which is strange because...
Don't worry about it. Even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige.
All right then. Go ahead and take the ore, by the way. It's on the house.
Oh, no you don't.
Don't worry, just...
Gratitude won't...
I already said... All right, pass on my regards.
Will do.
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
You're not the first person to say... When that happens, I say to them, hey, this is a fireworks... But... they don't always listen. So, it can't be helped. But also, it's not... Anyway, we've gotten all the materials we need now. So that... Next, we just need...
Time to go.
Hajime, Mr. Aminoma.
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken...
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while?
No worry. How about this? Do you need a hand?
That will depend on my master.
Oh, you don't mind, do you? There's still a lot.
Talkative as ever, I see. Dear child, the essence of Ame... If you badger Hajime like...
But this is a special circumstance.
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Huh? Master?
Is that so surprising? It is, after all.
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Aminoma.
You're quite welcome. But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully.
I'll try.
Excuse me.
Wow, Mr. Aminoma, it's been a while since I...
Of course.
So have a minimum...
Back in the day, it was my master, Hajime. In the future.
All right, I won't... Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go... Just as I thought. Sorry for dragging you with me.
Feels like Paimon has barely
I felt like I was neglecting you guys. When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have a chance to sit down. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma? Ooh, sounds great! I heard they pretty much have no rules over there, right? So people are free to live their life however they want. My pops actually received a gift from one of his old customers over there.
Dawn Winery! Their dandelion wine is super...
Yes, that's the one! I remember when he drank it. I've never seen him enjoy a bottle of wine so much in his life. He was telling... My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and... So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey?
And to find the last family member, too.
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh, that must be really tough. I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. You know, I was going to ask if you guys wanted to... Unlike the outside world, the advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's... sometimes when you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle. Even trying to have fun. You won't be able to enjoy yourself if you're too tired. An adventure friend of mine once told... Don't worry, though. I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling relaxed and happy. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure... Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home. I already have an...
Yoimiya, I'm back. Okay, good. Let's go.
If that can withstand the storms out on the ocean...
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality...
Time to go.
That's way too small.
Can't be helped, I'm afraid. This is the biggest and sturdiest boat that I can provide. It's built from the still.
I'm also hoping Sakajiro won't have to use it. It's just there's I gotta say though, Koichi...
I'm not the one you should be praising. It's all thanks to the guys who kindly pitched in. To avoid detection, this is the large...
Let's store the boat here for now, then. I'll fill Sakajiro in when I get back. He'll need to make some preparations before setting sail.
Uh-oh. Paimon feels really worried all of a sudden. Doesn't helping Sakajiro make you a collaborator in the eyes of the Tenryou Commission?
Maybe it does, but I knew what I was getting into from the moment I agreed to help him. My family has pretty good connections with the Yashiro Commission. We work very closely with them, and whenever there's a national event of any sort, the other two commissions come to us too. As long as I'm polite and respectful and don't cause a fuss, they won't look to cause trouble for me either. And anyway, to your...
That's true.
So anyway, thanks and your fireworks are ready.
Oh, don't worry.
Who's third? Oh, let me explain. At one point, they were a tightly... It was inevitable.
That's right.
After that,
Yeah. To us?
Oh, so this... Yep, that's exact... Anyway,
Yeah, I should get out.
Okay, story time. So, whenever Koichi brings one of his friends from the trade association to see me... But there are so many of them in that friendship group, and I don't remember anything from that age anyway, so I never have a clue who they are. One time, he shows up with another one of his friends, and the friend asks me if I remembered him. So I'm like, yes, I do! You held me once when I was just a baby. Koichi just bursts out laughing and said... The boat is ready and waiting. I'll mark the location for you on the map. Before you leave, I recommend that you pack some food and water. You can never be too prepared. Well, they won't look much. I'm afraid it's sooner.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean it like that, but if the Tenryou...
Okay, I won't, but...
Why did you want to come?
I didn't used to... Once I started to... So I...
What a pity.
Talk to us about...
If only there was no Sakoku. Anyway, don't the Tenryo commit. Oh, that's right. That's it. Oh. Oh, don't worry about. All right. Okay, let's go. Wait, hang on. What about the fireworks? All those material pots? Pots? No, never mind.
Tim, why did you cut Paimon off earlier?
Because what he needs isn't an answer, just time.
Time to go.
Well, if it isn't Yoimiya. Come on in, dear. Are these two your friends?
Yes, they're traveling.
Indeed, these are...
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Oh, thank you, dear. I wonder if I'll...
Of course you will.
We aren't as young. It used to be. I wanted to do some.
No worries. Say no more.
No. We can't be putting you to work when you're a... I'll just go fetch the tea.
It's fine. It's not like it's the first...
It's no trouble, really.
Oh, you're such good kid. If you're quite...
Sure. The old folks aren't...
The wind knows me.
Yeah, you got it! And that should just about do it.
I'll be escalated.
Satoru is on the other side of the village. Let's go see him now. Hey, Satoru! How have you been? Keeping well?
Yeah, same as usual. Not much has changed. You're looking
All thanks to the support of our loyal customers. The family business just keeps getting better and better. We sold some fireworks to Liyue a while back, and word is they were a real hit.
That must mean a lot more work for... If it gets too much...
We should be fine. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. But then I try...
Speaking of your family...
They're doing well. Being close to... Now, Mr. and...
Huh. They didn't seem that way to me. You make a good point.
Oh, I'm sure they'd love that. As would all of us in Konda Village.
Now that we finished all the chores, it's time to talk to the Imatanis about Sakajiro.
That was quick. Ah, young people are so handy.
Younger people have bundles of energy, and older people have a wealth of wisdom. Each have their strengths.
Speaking of youth, do you...
Oh, so it has. Goodness, how the time flies.
50 years since what? Some important day?
Well...
Oh, stop!
Well, maybe you're right. To tell the truth, even as it was rising up into the sky, I still had no clue what I was going to say. But then it exploded, the sky lit up. I looked back at her before I knew what was happening.
50 years. In some ways, it's a long time. In others, it's no time at all. Really, it's just a number. But 50 years of...
I had no idea it was your 50th.
Oh no, it's quite... Seeing that...
Ah, what a great...
Enough.
Yeah, it's a difficult thing to talk about, but here...
Sakujiro. So he came back.
Huh? You know him?
He was our boy's best friend. But one day...
Sakujiro seemed to feel that Inazuma was too peaceful, and wanted to see what the outside world was like. But our Keisuke took after his father and mother. He felt that there was nothing... You know what children are like. They get terribly worked up about these sorts of things. In the end, Sakujiro stormed off.
I see.
Keisuke said nothing to me or my wife about the fight. We could sense that he was very hurt, but eventually, whether out of pent-up anger or...
If it was anything but sincere...
What a strange...
I understand now. Now I finally...
Two best buddies in chat.
Well, no worries. We can find...
Yes.
I think after...
Well, can't say we didn't try. I'll let Sakujiro know after we get back.
Yoimiya, something bad's happened. Some people from the Tin...
Huh? Pops, are you alright?
I told them the show was starting soon and the place was filled with fireworks, so they shouldn't go in because it's a fire hazard. But they didn't listen. It seemed like they knew. Luckily, Sakujiro heard them coming in time and managed to escape through the window.
Oh, this is bad news. I don't think Sakujiro had enough time to make his mind up. Pops, did you... Oh, the Tenryo Commission will Good point. The Commission wouldn't
I wish I'd come.
As it happens, I did. I was getting some ore from my friend's place and happened to bump into them on the way over. I think their leader's name was Keisuke, just like you said.
Just as I thought. Thanks. If Sakujiro's still... We can't let that happen. Come...
Follow the wind. Time to go.
It's Masasaka and his friends. Let's...
Hi, Yoimiya. Are the weapons to scare...
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'll bring you guys some candy.
Yeah!
Also, yep.
Are they trying to
No, don't worry. Be good kids and stay out of trouble, all right? Stay in the city for now, and I'll come play with you after the fire.
We will. We'll be...
It looks like this is the right way. Let's keep going. If Sakujiro still hasn't made up his mind, I guess I'll have to... Look! There are people from the Tenryo Commission over there! It must be them!
Sorry, official business. I can't let you...
Sakujiro and Keisuke are up ahead, right? We need to talk to them about something.
Didn't you hear me? You're not getting...
Ugh, what a nuisance! Well, you've only got your... Fuse is lit! Time for a light show.
I must withdraw. I must withdraw. I must withdraw.
A mystic retreat! Fire hazard!
I must withdraw. I must withdraw.
How dare you impede the work of the Tenryou Commission? You will be punished for your actions. There is nowhere you can escape justice. Not even at the edges of the world.
Look at that. We can't waste any more time on these guys. Let's push on. They should be just ahead.
Your skills with the sword have stagnated, Saku. You should have known that you stood no chance against me in a...
I never imagined I'd fall into... If this is to be...
But your return says that you...
Whatever you say.
You will return with me, the one who made this boat.
Wait! It doesn't have to end like this.
Hey, I know you. You're Naganahara's girl, who makes the fireworks. I know you like to get...
It's okay, Yoimiya. The past is the...
Then why did you risk life and limb to get yourself back into Inazuma? I'll tell you why.
I have nothing to say. He's a criminal. Out of respect.
What are you talking? You left all your... I can see it in your face.
Don't flatter yourself. What would you know?
Yoimiya,
No, I won't leave it! Keisuke, you seem to like settling. If I win, and the same goes for you, if you don't say anything...
And if you lose?
Then I'll admit to collect...
Yoimiya?
I accept.
Sir, we're here to back you up.
Back up? Those are supposed to be one-on-one! Alright, that's it! Let's help Yoimiya! We can't let her fight them all alone!
I must withdraw.
Fire hazard! Time for a light show!
I must withdraw.
Fuse is lit!
Into the wind.
Sir, they are too strong. We need more men.
Stand.
What?
I thought I told you to stay away. Now
yes, sir. Sorry.
Young lady, you are just as obstinate as Sakuji. Why were you so convinced that we had
Because... Sakuji... Then, your... And that's why I simply... Nobody sets off...
The reason I came, it wasn't that I saw the freedom. I was glad that I was an escape.
So that's why you came?
No, I let go of...
Huh?
I don't know about you, but life hasn't been easy for me. But I just had to come back and visit. It was like fate was calling me, and I couldn't ignore it.
Life isn't easy. I truly worship the Raiden Shogun. But now, I do wonder. The boat is yours.
Huh?
I couldn't make you stay.
What will you say to...
Don't worry about it. If you want to come, I will lend you my help. And don't
worry, Keisuke. Any chance we can watch the...
Maybe. It's not like me to give in to child. It's the one that forcing Sakujiro. It's just like you...
But
I understand now. I had heard there was... By the way...
Sorry. Nope.
Never mind that.
Don't get too down just yet, though. I mentioned I can't make another one, but I'm guessing some...
Thank you very much.
No worries. And don't miss out on the start of the fireworks show. Yoimiya! What can I say? If you're not willing to communicate, then the problem just sits there. Sakujiro and Keisuke... Anyway, follow me. I'll bring you to the perfect... My pops will set off the firework that I want...
Huh? Oh. Oh, it's... Keisuke.
So, Yoimiya, these fireworks, what do they mean to you? Yoimiya?
Shh.
Huh? Oh.
That was amazing. I didn't actually cry though, right? I just feel a bit misty-eyed. Oh, remember that big one that went up first? The gold one? That's the one I had Pops make for...
Oh, Paimon saw it! It was one of the best ones! They won't forget that anytime soon!
That's what I wanted to hear. No matter where your journey takes you, and no matter what hardships might lie ahead, I hope you'll always be able to look back fondly on the fireworks you saw tonight. I believe that as time goes by, this firework will only grow brighter and more beautiful in your heart. Oh, and also, you're technically my customers now. Here, this is your papers.
You know, Yoimiya, you seemed to turn into a completely different person during the fireworks. You were so quiet, and it was like you couldn't hear anything at all.
Oh, I can hear you. Quietly watching something you made with your own... You asked me what fireworks...
Yep. Well, for Koichi, who built the boat for us, and his friend, Third Sis, fireworks commemorate friendship. For Keisuke's parents, they commemorate marriage. And for Keisuke and Sakujiro, they were oh yeah, right, beliefs!
As for me, to be honest, even though I've thought about it countless times before, I still haven't found an answer.
Seriously?
Well, no one's ever asked me this before. It was by chance that I happened to be born into the Naganohara family, so it was by chance that I ended up learning this craft from my pops. It's also by chance that I've met so many fireworks that disappear, but people's feelings don't just disappear. Also, consider this. You have to have if we didn't exist, their wishes would go unfulfilled, wouldn't they? You know, I don't really think about complicated things like this very often, but I'm proud that I was born into the Naganohara family and have the chance to make so many pretty fireworks.
Inazuma is not such a bad place. Paimon's having a pretty good time. But we should probably go and see about the next operation that Toma and I... As usual, it's the first stop, Mori Tea House. Are you ready to head over?
Ad Astra.
I smell rabbit.
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Keep back! Not this time!
The wind knows me.